Okay, here we go. It's time for the Monday Overthinking Podcast with Tyson Crab, and I'm Tyson Crab. Oh my goodness, what a fucking weekend it has been. What do we got? Kanye going in for the presidential bid. We got Lando Norris. Lando, my boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so excited. He got on the fucking podium. He got third, guys. He got third. Oh my gosh, you don't even know how exciting that was. In the last fucking lap, he's going in there. He's okay, this is what happened. Okay, so we're there and we're racing, or Lando was racing. And so Lando Norris, racing for McLaren, is in fifth place. But then Checo Perez gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. Lando ends up passing him, so now I think he was in third on the grid. No, he was in fourth on the grid. So now he's in fourth. But then we've got fucking Leclerc is in third on the grid in real life. And then we've got fucking Mercedes, Hamilton's in second. Hamilton got a 5-second time penalty when he was racing against Albon. And Albon and him had an incident where Albon ended up spinning out fucking again. And so it's just like Brazil. Lando's spinning out. Hamilton gets away with it. So he gets 5-second time penalty. So what Lando has to do is get within 5 seconds of Hamilton. That's all he's got to do. And he's like 5.9 seconds away from Hamilton at the beginning of the lap. And I listened to the engineer chatter between him and I'm going to move the mic here. So between Lando and his engineer, and he's like, all right, turn it up. You got to push to pass turn 1 and 3 and 8 and all the way to the end. Let's go. And he fucking did it. Watching the fucking time distance between them go from 5.5, 5.4, 5.2, 9, 5.1, 4.9. Oh my gosh. Lando does it. He gets it. So he actually, I looked it up. He went 0.5 of a second slower than Hamilton in the first sector. So he fucking lost time. And then he went 1.1 seconds faster in the second 2 sectors, there's not a long track. It's like a minute and 10-second track if you're going my speed. And it just, oh my gosh. So this fucking guy pulls this out of his hat and he gets on the fucking podium. Lando, boy. There's a guy commenting. He's saying, he's a meme lord, streamer, part-time F1 driver. One of us. Yeah, so he's got a Twitch stream, and he streams all the time. And, I didn't even say the date. It is the 6th of July, 2020. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so he streams, and it's fucking hilarious, because he's, playing Rocket League, and, he played Rocket League with Leclerc, who got second. And so, yeah, they're both streaming. Leclerc, racing for Ferrari. He's, 21 or something? So, Leclerc's at his house, all right? It's fucking hilarious. He's at his house, and he can't hear because he got his headphones on, right? He's streaming. His girlfriend is locked outside of their apartment in Monaco. She can't get in. She forgot her keys, right? So in order to get into the apartment, she had to fucking sign up for his Twitch stream. So, hey, honey, can you let me in? The power of gaming. Yeah, this guy's got his priorities in the right fucking place. Am I right? Oh my gosh. I fucking love this sport. following F1 is the best. I'm so glad I got into it. You all should get into it. I know it's kind of early. Got up at like 5:50 to let my buddy Alex in, and then we watched the race, and it was lit. It was out of this fucking world. You don't even know. Yeah. So that was really fun. What else happened? Driving around, got my oil changed on my car, got my Civic. I googled one time the best kind of fuel to get, and I saw that, the best kind of oil, because my oil was low. I realized that halfway through my skip the dishes shift. Skip the dishes. So I that might come across wrong to some listeners how I said that, but well, I think it's okay. My alarm went off. Is anybody stealing my shit? I'm gonna check my security cameras. The bums, the now homed people live a block away from my place in one of the new housing things that they like. The government, BC Housing, paid for housing. Oh, and get the feedbacks. Feedback, be gone. Go away, feedback. So, yeah, these fucking guys, they got this like housing block away from my place, because there was this big tent city downtown. But in order to like, make it so they didn't all die from COVID, which is a really good thing. We don't want COVID fucking running through the communities of all these people that are at risk, because they just because they don't really have like big jobs and stuff and like places and like individual houses to live at doesn't mean they should all fucking, be kicked out to the curb and, life's hard enough, we don't need to be doing that to them. So anyway, but some of them come into my backyard and take my shit, right? And I call him the ninja bum. There's this one guy, his name's Bob. He takes my bottles, and I have an agreement with Bob. Like, he just wouldn't stop. So I was like, all right, Bob, you just take the fucking bottles. Because one time I was there and I was like sad. I was like, where's the bottle guy? Like, the bottles were all full, and I just didn't have I didn't want to go. Like, I didn't have time to go to the fucking bottle depot. Because in Canada, you can like take the bottles to the bottle depot and get money. Right? So these people, when they don't really have jobs, they can just go around, collect bottles, and they return the bottles, and they get the bottle money. But I wanted the bottle money. I paid for the bottles. I want the fucking bottle money. But then eventually I was just like, well, fuck. I got used to like not having to take the bottles back because they always got stolen. Like, for me, it felt like they were getting stolen because, my bottles, mine, my precious. I want that $5. Fuck you. But anyway, I was missing this guy taking my bottles, so I ended up just being like, all right, my upstairs neighbor just keeps saying it's fine. This guy he asked before. I'm just gonna let him take the bottles. I'm gonna tell him it's fine. And yeah, one time alarm went off and I went and said, hey Bob, what's going on? And he take the bottles. Here's some bottles. Have the bottles. They're like, fine, fuck it, whatever. And then and I was telling him about the bitters that I've been having with my soda because I quit drinking, right? And he's like, well, that's good. And can I have some? And I'm like, oh my God. Fuck, fine. You can have some fucking bitters. So so this ninja bum who's coming into my backyard to take my bottles, who I initially didn't like, I end up pouring us both like I got these little shot glasses, like with the little XXX on them. They're like Japanese style, like sake shot glasses. They're like shot and a half or whatever. So I put some soda in there. I put some bitters in there. It's like bitters, Agansura or whatever the fuck. It's got like sugar and alcohol, just a wee bit. A wee bit of alcohol, a wee bit. I have ancestors that are Scottish, so if you guys are culturalist about that, go fuck yourself. All right. This is my podcast. I can say what I want. Within the limits of what I want to have in my future. So it's a wee bit of bitters that I poured into the glass, and then we drank it together. I mean, like, he drank his and I drank mine, and yeah, we shared a drink, and he put his cigarette out in the ashtray there, And then it started raining, so he went on to his way. And that was kind of nice to get along with Bob. And then I told him that he should start a podcast, because if I'm starting a podcast and I like podcasting, then he's going to like podcasting. That's how math works, right? I mean, we were all two once, and why would you want to grow beyond the mentality of what works for me works for everybody? I mean, come on. Like, it's just kind of how life is, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, all right, you get your phone, you get a fucking SoundCloud account, you get a YouTube account, you record it, you put it on, everybody starts listening to it. I was thinking of like a name. We could have like like the bum tent, like the Tent Town Times. You get some alliteration going on there. They just share ideas and shit. I was thinking that like George and I could go and maybe invite people to be on like Victoria Tent Town Times podcast, and we just go find some tent person to like talk with and make a podcast, and just be like, all right, this is the account. If you want to contribute to this guy, we'll like find him and give like, here's your little email, and set these guys up with like a panhandle, but for the whole world, right? Because all they do is they go get the monies. Maybe they get gifted some money for, because they're just like I guess begging on the side of the street or in those little medians. Like, hey, can it, when they like turn on the left, the homeless people will, or maybe they have homes, they'll be standing in the median there on the little raised part where there's no cars, and they just walk up and down. Like, they're not allowed to harass anybody because they've got a complaint, and then the police will come and shake them along. But yeah, those guys, like, if we did a podcast and then started like a thing where they could like get money. You're just like, oh, send the money here if you like this guy, send the money here if you like this guy, and then they get some money. I haven't done anything about it yet, but maybe George and I don't know. That's just an idea. Yeah, you like the idea? Go do it your fucking self. Go fuck yourself. So I'm already doing a podcast. Go. I'm poor too. It's just an idea. It doesn't mean I have to do it. Gosh, so judgmental, everybody. I can feel you judging me. I can feel your judgment from the future. You're not even here, and I can feel it. But I guess that's what I opened myself up for. Gosh, 13 minutes. Whew. Man, just time fucking flies, I tell you, doing these podcasts. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What happened? I was thinking like, okay, here's a joke. Okay, joke time. Okay. Did you think that there's ever people that are like heckling other people? Like, there's like a lady there, and they're like, all right, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Okay, Karen. And then like the lady's walking away, like, how did that guy know my name? Like, have we met before? Like, yeah, that was good times. Fucking Karens. Oh, jeebas. I like, yeah. I gotta save some of these jokes until later. I can't just like blow my load too early. Let's see what's happening on Reddit. Let me read some Reddits here, cause I wanna save the jerks. What do we got? Yeah, Kanye. He's getting government business loans to fund his presidential bid, which is a really, really, really big long shot because he missed all the deadlines to be an independent. So he has to get nominated by, like, I don't know, Florida or fucking Texas or some shit. And I don't know. So weird. Oh, that's not a fun That's not a fun podcast. To talk about that image I just saw. Yep. Oh, Scott Chalene, a celebrity with no government elected or military experience, runs for president, whose wife got famous for smut films and who hasn't yet to articulate one policy point with any substance. And then there's Kanye. Ayo! Ha 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 ha. Oh shit. Roasted. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so what I've been playing? I've been playing Company of Heroes. It's a pretty fucking good game. You got the World War twos. You got World War II there, and they got the invasion of Normandy. I got just the first version. I pulled it out from the depths of the little boxes that I took over from the house that I moved from, and this game came out in 2006, and it runs like a dream on my new computer. It's awesome. Fucking beast modes it. I don't turn everything up to ultra because I want it to be a smooth experience. But yeah, it runs pretty good. It runs like recommended systems recommend 1 gigabyte of RAM. I've got 16 gigs of RAM. 256 NVIDIA GeForce 680 something hundred. I can't see right now. But like, and I got 2 gigs of video RAM. Poof. No problem. No problem. Like fuck you. I can run this game. Psh, and it looks great. I think it looks great. I play Mario. I think that looks great. Like, I don't need this high-tech graphics. I just want good gameplay. Okay? So you got the good gameplays. You're running around. You got your little dudes. It's like a real-time strategy game. And so you start off in this one spot, and you like kill some shit. And then there's like the beach landing, and you like learn how to take the beach. And then you like throw some shit, and you blow up the bunker with the satchel charge, just like in Saving Private Ryan, but with like few like you don't actually ever die because it's just the little dudes on the screen dying, and you get like unlimited respawns, which is kind of nice, but that didn't actually happen in real life. So it's kind of tragic, like seeing the dudes like die as a commander, but you get used to it. They're like fake people. Like, it's not even real, right? I mean, I know it's like enacting, it's like reenacting real life, but it's not real, right? It's just pretend. And oh my gosh, I was hearing this fucking podcast or like this video breakdown. I don't know if I already talked about this, but it was of the Eastern Front, and it was like exhausting just hearing this guy talk about the Eastern Front for so long. Like, I had to take a break hearing about the millions of people that were dying. I can't even imagine being over there. Like, I can't, like, I see why it was a meme to be like over. Oh fuck, my data. I hope I wasn't doing shit on my phone. I just had my Wi-Fi off on my phone, and I had my EasyViz cameras on for a while, so hopefully I didn't just fuck up my whole month of data. Anyway, yeah, Eastern Front, fucking Russia and Germany, they were fighting, and it made the Western Front look like a fucking cakewalk. Like, a lot of people say that on the Western Front, the Americans didn't liberate France and take over Germany and save the Germans from Hitler. He saved Germany from the Russians. Like, whoa, that's a tough choice, hey? Like USSR or America. I mean, if you got the choice, I'm going to take Merca because freedom, bitches. But, like, I mean, seriously, fucking USSR style gulags and shit, not fun. Not fun. The the Gulag Archipelago, or as Bill Burr likes to call it, because he can't fucking say that word right. I don't know why he can't say archipelago right. What I've heard him say, archipelago, archipelago, archipelago. I can't even say it wrong as he does. It's fucking hilarious. Trying to listen to him trying to say this word is so funny. You don't know what an archipelago is? What the fuck? What, did you go to high school yet? Jesus Christ, don't you learn that in like grade 7? Holy fuck, man. Get a fucking education. Okay, archipelago, bunch of islands. Boom. No problem. Okay? And gulag. It's a gulag is like a concentration camp, but it's not really for Jewish people necessarily. I mean, they sent all the Jews there too, but they didn't just send the Jews there. They sent the blacks and they sent the gays and they sent anybody who was an oppressor. So if you like had money, they'd send you there. If you disagreed with the government at all, they'd send you there. Like they fucking sent anybody, and they sent them there by arrest. You know, you can look up the Gulag Archipelago on the YouTubes there, and you can listen to it. It's fucking horrifying. Oh my gosh. I gotta like cleanse my palate. You get like 3 pages through and you get depressed. It's fucking nuts. It's so hard to read that book because it's just so depressing. This guy, he wrote the whole thing. Alexander Solzhenitsyn wrote the book in his mind about how shitty life was. Yeah, well, I mean, he wrote the whole book and he tried to atone for all the stuff that he did that was bad. So I guess he goes into a bunch of his own experiences that were not like actually in the gulags, but he was trying to bring to the world the terrible experience of the gulag so that it wouldn't happen again. And it was actually instrumental in bringing down the USSR. Like this book, the manuscript apparently got out and it would get passed around the USSR. So like people, they would get a copy of it and they would read it in like 3 days. They do their best and then they had to pass it on. And if you got caught with it, off to the gulag. You're fucked. You got arrested and you go to the concentration camp for years. Like if you bought something and then you sold it for more than you bought it for, 3 years. You're arrested. You got to go, and you're probably your entire family was going to be arrested. Probably all your friends that you've ever known, like they could be arrested too. Oh, did you know this guy? Oh yeah, we're friends. Yeah, we played pool together. Fucking arrested. Off you go to the gulag. Now it sucks. Now your life is just shit. You're in prison now, and you gotta carry salt bags from one side of the, fucking fence to the other, and just while it's raining, with no clothes on, and then okay, now you've carried it here. Now carry it back. Okay, now carry it back, or I will shoot you. After I've shot your family in front of you, actually, you get to shoot them. I don't know if that all happened, but it was pretty heinous shit that happened in there. Anyway. It's like, so instead of having an archipelago of islands, it was an archipelago of gulags. So there's just all these gulags. You got like a million gulags. There's just all these little concentration camps, collectives, to help people focus. Yeah, so that's really a depressing subject, but I think it's really important that Bill Burr says that word right. Archipelago. It's not that hard. I don't know why he has such a difficult time with it. He should have just gone on the internet and just got the computer to say it for him, because he's done that in the past and it's been effective, but he didn't do it this time. Oh, hoser. But anyway, he's not going to read my text because Andrew Themelis screens my fucking emails. I email him. I'm like, hey, guy, you got to try this thing, but he never does. He never plays iRacing with me, which is really, really saddening. But he's busy. He's got a kid, and he's got a TV show. Okay, fine. Don't do it. Pfft. Loser. Got a kid. What are kids good for anyway? They can't even do math. Like, what the fuck are you gonna use? Like, oh, he blah blah blah. He put his pants on. Oh, good. I put my pants on. I don't get a fucking medal. Ugh. Jesus Christ. So yeah, playing Company of Heroes, watching all these people die in the game. It's crazy shit. You get this artillery and you fucking working your way in the game through Ken, Kecaen, Ken. And you gotta like attack the town, and you gotta like take this hill and shit, and you gotta wait for like the armor division show up, and so you get like this armor division shows up, and you gotta like kill all the enemies. It's crazy. Oh, it's a crazy game. It's a great game. You gotta try it. Apparently the first one's way better than the second one. I don't know if it's just because the first one was all revolutionary and the second one was not, but I don't have the second one, so I don't know, really. I mean, a lot of people say it's dog shit. I think it's a pretty fun game, Company of Heroes. It's pretty much a dead game. Like, you can't really play online against real people anymore. I don't know how you'd play online against fake people, but yeah, you can't really do that with the original game anyway. It doesn't really load up anything. I tried, I clicked the button, it didn't work. There's probably a way to do it like through Steam or something, but yeah. What else is fun? So in preparation for the Formula One racing, Tyson Crab, I opened up F1 2017 because I'm a pleb and can't afford 2019. And if there's better games to spend your money on, like iRacing. So what did I do? I got F1 2017, and I raced the Austrian Grand Prix, and I raced around it to get it like under my foot so I could tell what I was looking at when I was looking at the screen. And it makes it way more exciting when you're watching the race, if you know what the track feels like to race at. So what you should all do, if you have the time and a gaming PC, is get F1 2017 and a wheel and screen and peripherals and a computer if you don't have a computer, and yeah, you should do what I do because it's awesome. And so you race around the tracks in the F1 game right before the race, and then you wake up at buckfuck time nowhere and you watch the race, and it's awesome. It's amazing. Oh, I found this lady's Instagram through the fucking, okay, I'm gonna type it in here, Instagram. Let me, hopefully it pops up. Not now. No updates. I don't want. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said ain't nobody got time for that. Don't give me notifications. Fuck you, Instagram. Not now. Okay, so Katie Birdsmith from Chicago, Illinois. Nice. She made all these art things, and they're awesome. It's like it's like a poster that has all the F1 dudes and like what they were doing in quarantine. It's fucking awesome, and you can see the high res versions. Because I was on Reddit looking at this fucking poster. I'm like, this fucking poster's great. This is so cool. You could tell, and like I could see who it was and stuff like that. Oh, it's so neat. They're all standing there and stuff. Everyone's got a kid. Like Vettel's got his kid and stuff. Oh, it's neat. It's all this vector art, and they're all like, what? Like, you got Bottas in his house here with like Pongo, whatever the fuck he calls his Dalmatian, and like the alcohol and shit. And so she like did some research, and you got Lewis Hamilton meditating like a nerd. I like meditating actually too because I'm a nerd. I don't want to be like Lewis. I want to be like Lewis. He got me to go vegan. I went vegan because Lewis was vegan, and I'm really happy that I'm vegan now. Actually, it makes my life a lot better. You should all go vegan too. Stop the hate. What did the animals do to you? You didn't kill the animals. You don't deserve to fucking consume their souls. Anyway, now that I have being vegan on you all, I can make some ground back for being male and white. I don't really know if it's gonna work, but you're just gonna kind of throw some shit at the wall and see what sticks at some point, right? I didn't know I was an oppressor until white girls told me I was. And not even that, white women that were established, that were older than me, that got a degree in some fucking essay writing bullshit, coming out of fucking nowhere, calling me names. People be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You don't know anything because, you're not gay. It's like, okay. Fucking chill. But wait, hold up. So now you know stuff because you just declared yourself as like a thing. So you're part of this other group and I'm part of this group according to your mind. You don't even fucking know me or what I like or who I am or what I've done or who, you don't know anything. And you just make all these assumptions, and all of a sudden you just feel superior. And it's no good. Like, pfft. So what do I gotta do? I don't know. But anyway, now that I'm vegan, I think I get some virtue points to combine with my victim points because I like hit my head a lot when I was a kid, right? So because that's my victim card that I wrote for myself. It's I hit my head a lot. Like I really I fucking you're biking along, okay, and you just feel like you're flying because when you like fall off, you just like fly for a little bit. The first time I flew off my bike, it felt like I was flying, and I remembered it as though I was flying. But the second time I fell off my bike, it didn't feel as good. There was some crazy shit. That's why I think I like martial arts because I'm just fucking crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking crazy like that. And that's what I do. I just go for it. YOLO. So anyway, Katie Birdsmith, go check out her Instagram. It's fucking awesome. And I sent her a message and I was like, yeah, I really want you to do this for me and everybody. Excuse me. I told her that I would really appreciate. Where did I fucking post it? Oh, here it is. I want to see Lando on the podium stomping his champagne while crying. And so if she does that, then I can take credit for inspiring it, and I won't take any money. I contribute these unsolicited contributions for free, okay? But just a donation to the world, my opinion. But if she did it, then I'm not actually gonna go get my trumpet and toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot my own horn, okay? I love seeing my impact. And everybody that's had a partner knows that if you fucking do shit for them and they don't see it happen, you have to tell them that you did it. Otherwise, it didn't fucking happen. Like how the joke goes, right? Like if a man tells a woman, I fucked up the joke. If a man says something in the forest and a woman isn't there to hear him, is he still wrong? Oh gosh, it's even funny to tell it when I'm alone. I love that joke. So if a man is white and he's male and he's alone, is he still an oppressor? um, probably probably because he's taking up space, right? And he exists. And if he didn't exist, then others could exist. Okay, and we're not just gonna forget the fact that there would probably just be nothing. There would, if there were no oppressors, if there's no apparent okay, there's a lot of people that have been oppressed by a lot of shitty people who happen to be white, okay? And then they oppressed these other people because they were not white. So that was racist of them, and those people are shitbags. But there's lots of things that these people that fucking hate stuff that they want to destroy, like capitalism. Like, if you just take away capitalism, then there is just nothing. There's just nothing. There's just nothing there. Nothing happens. Nobody works. Nobody gets credit for their payment, like for the fucking money that they, nobody gets credit for the work that they've done. And it works even worse. Like, I mean, okay. So what do we got? USSR, big shithole, lots of nice people, but it's a shithole because the government set up the economy in a certain way where if you profited off stuff, then you fucking went to jail. That sucks, okay? You know why that sucks? Because shit takes money to get from A to B. Shit takes money to turn it from something that sucks into something that's better. And that happens when somebody owns it. So if I take your shitty situation and make it better, and you pay me money, now all of a sudden in the USSR, I'm a fucking criminal. Basically, because I oppressed you. Like, I stole from you. And then let's say I do something to make your life better, and I get so good at making people's like yours, people's likes yours, lives is betters. So, like, let's say there's a whole group of people with the same problem that you have. And I get so good at fixing that problem that I replicate myself. I find another person, like I say, hey, Josh, come here. I'm going to show you how to do this. Great. I show you how to do this. I show him how to do it. He does it. I'm like, hey, man, okay, I got this buddy. He needs you to do this thing. I've set up the relationship with the guy that needs it done. I know all the people that have to have this thing done. And I need some money to go find other people that need this thing done for them. But that fucking takes money, right? Marketing. I gotta go find these people. I've got this truck, right? I got 2 trucks now. I can only work one of the trucks. Josh has to work the other truck. So I found the person. I have a fucking second truck. All I need is a person. All I need is a fucking person to take the truck, to go to this place and do the thing. I'm gonna pay him 100%. No fucking ifs, ands, or buts. He goes up, he does the thing, he gets the money, right? No risk. He shows up, he does it, gets paid. No complaints. We're good, right? If he shows up and the buyer doesn't like it, I'm probably still gonna have to pay him, because I want to be his friend. I don't want him to like shitbag me and tell him that I don't follow through on my contracts. I might fire him if he doesn't do good work. But then I got to go in and I got to fix this work. So there's the risk that he could fuck it up and I got to go fix it. Okay. But he's probably not going to fuck it up because Josh is a good guy. But what happens if the truck breaks? Now I got to fix the truck. What am I going to be like? Josh, you got to pay for a new fucking truck. He's going to be like, I don't know, man. You had this truck. It broke. It was kind of breaking already when I got it. Okay, fine. So now I got to fix my own truck. Josh doesn't have to pay for it, okay? So I take on the risk of the truck breaking, right? What happens if, the guy that's the client is a fucking racist? So now we're helping a racist do this thing. Josh doesn't have to pay for that. I'm a businessman. I found him. He's my friend. I was like, I'm the asshole that made Josh go over there and help him. So now all of a sudden, Josh doesn't have any risk. I got all the risk. Josh is getting paid a fraction of the amount of money that the job earns, right? So the job earns maybe $1,000. Josh gets $300. But the fucking car cost, $200 for the time and the gas and all the maintenance and all the insurance and, the space and all this shit, and the tires and all this stuff, and And then, like, all right, so boom, now there's $500 extra. So what am I gonna take, like 300 of that and put it back into the business, and I get like $200 for the job, and I gotta make sure that Josh is okay. So that's like $200 for the risk. Like, you know what? If you could fucking do it cheaper, you edge me out of the market, and you say, oh, I'll do it for $800, and all of a sudden, I don't exist anymore because I'm too fucking cheap to do it for, for less, right? And if there's enough sellers of the same service, then the system works. I mean, the problem comes when there's only a couple suppliers of this or that, or they use unfair techniques to use legislation to crowd stuff out. But in a perfect competition, ideal world, the economic theory is that in this microcosm of the economy, then that's a fair exchange. Josh got the $300, I got the $200. All the other costs go to this and that and the other thing, and we're gonna go. Come on, what's a fucking to you, But some people be like, oh, Josh went there and made $1,000. Josh made $1,000. How come you're only paying him $300? That's theft. So now Tyson, you paid Josh only $300, but you made $1,000. We're gonna forget that it cost you money to meet that person. We're gonna forget that it costs money to fix the shit that's gonna break. We're gonna forget the costs for the truck and the future marketing to keep everything fucking going, and we're just gonna focus on this one little aspect of the situation because we're greedy fucks and we want that money. So fuck you, because workers need the money and they have the rights. And we're going to forget that the people who make the jobs need the money to make more jobs. Because if I take that, $300, $500, and I reinvest it in the business, now all of a sudden I get more marketing and I get more people that need more jobs. Now I get Josh, and Josh finds a friends. Now we can invite Tim. Now we got 2 jobs. Now we can have a big party because everybody's got fucking money. Now we're having a good fucking time, and it turns into Merca because freedom, bitches. But it's not. It's not. And that's why USSR sucks, because it's illegal to turn stuff into more money since you take it. And I know it's really not really a good example because it's a service example rather than a good example. But, come on. Stick with me, people. Stick with me. This is important. So what I'm trying to say is I want credit for Katie Birdsmith making a vector painting of Lando, painting on the computer, of Lando getting on the podium, because I suggested it first. And I was just a part of the process. And I mean, it's not like I did the whole thing because she's the artist, right? But if, in copyright law, if you're in the band room when they make a fucking song, and then you can just be like, oh yeah, give me fucking 5 cents per every fucking recording, asshole. I was in that room, I contributed, I get an equal share. Fuck you, bitch. All right. So if I suggested it on Instagram, I can look at the timestamp if she doesn't delete it, and I could just be like, look, I did that. I had impact. I mean, it's a gift. I gave it to her. I'm not going to do that because I get my money my own way. But, this shit is real. And the impact is what makes me feel good, is to know that, I'm making the world a better place. To make them, with this podcast, I make the world a funnier place. It's a better world with more lulls. Because if there's laugh out louds, lulls, that everybody can laugh at, or laugh with, then they're not thinking about all the shit in the world. And if they have a funnier way to see it, it's good. And if things are more organized, we don't want to be too organized. I don't know why it's Jewish, but we don't want to be too organized. That was supposed to be German, but there will be organization. I'm too good at that accent. Oh my fucking goodness. I was racing around, like I said, the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, and I raced around it, and I was slow as fuck, as predicted. I went off track twice. I was very sad that I went off track twice, but no collisions. They said thank you. I got lots of thanks for getting the fuck out of the way, because I'm a slow pleb. The next track, what? The Barber Motorsport Park in... Where is it? Where's this? The Barber. Allow. Open. Fucking tell me your secrets. The Barber Motorsport Park. A modern road racing circuits don't come any better than the Barber Motorsport Park. Built by local dairy magnate George Barber. Adjacent to his world-class motorsports museum, Barber Motorsports Park includes a total of 3 track configurations. The track opened in 2003, and in addition to motorcycle races, is host to a Grand Am Rolex Sports Car Series (TM). The SCCA Club Racing Weekends and Vintage and Historic Events. Located in a heavily wooded area near Birmingham, Alabama, the Allen Wilson designed 2.3-mile, 16-turn sinuous circuit is the epitome of the modern, dedicated road racing facility. Like other Wilson-designed circuits, each of the 3 track configurations requires a very technical driving style to achieve a good lap time. All of the racing's surface is a generous 45 feet wide, which helps provide good passing opportunities, while the 80 feet of total elevation change adds to a driver's challenge and enjoyment by providing blind apexes to a couple of the turns. The beauty of Barber Motorsport Park doesn't end at the end of the pavement. Whimsical, large-scale sculptures grace the beautifully landscaped facility, ranging from a pride of lions, Sisyphus pushing a large boulder, ants, birds, and dragonflies, to the track's hallmark, a giant steel spider outside turn 5. Directly adjacent to the circuit is the Barber Vintage Motorsport Museum. You already fucking said that. Where you can almost make out the cars and motorcycles inside. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a fucking great track. I can't wait. Okay, I got a full course configuration. Oh, it's down in the Bible Belt. Leeds, Alabama. I'm from Alabama. I want to go on a run. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Back to map. Turn 1. Oh, shit. That's a good turn. Oh, fuck yeah. So you turn in there, and you're like, bitches, what? I'm turning right now. Oh my gosh, this looks like a really fun track. You go wiggle waggle to the left, and then you go waggle wiggle to the right, and then you have a U-turn with a veer to the left, and then you have like a chicane shit, like a wiggle wiggle, with the right turn, and then you got another wiggle waggle with two wiggle waggles in a row with 3 right turns, which doesn't equal a left. People who are counting, okay, but is followed by a left. So if you really want to know, you can Google what the Barber Motorsport Park right looks like, and you'll find that I am correct, like I am about most things that I say that I'm right about, because that's how I roll. I try to talk about things that I'm right about. Hey, you ever played that game Portal? That game Portal is 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 pretty fucking good. It you know, you're going along and the game, you're like halfway through, but you feel like you're done cuz the commentary has been guiding you through. But then the commentary is like, "All right, now it's time to kill yourself. Just wait on this little platform here and then die." And then it's like puts you into the incinerator, but if you die, then you just like keep respawning and there's no end credits and shit. So then it's like, all right, but like there's probably like half the players that just get to that spot and then just never get past it. I wonder how many people are going to listen to this and realize that they didn't actually finish the game because they died at the incinerator and didn't play the rest of the game. But yeah, you can you like shoot a little portal up and then you like shoot a little portal on the side and you're like, whew. So okay, you got the gravity gun. You know, you don't have a gravity gun. You got a portal gun. Oh, excuse me. So you shoot the wall in one spot with one trigger, and then you use the other button to shoot the other type of portal, and then you can jump through one of the portals and it'll come out the other portal. And then Valve came up with like 15 hours of content, or like 10, depending on how smart you are. Took me like 15 because I'm a pleb, but yeah, so you go through the levels and you solve the little tests that they have, and you it's like a little puzzle game, but it's got modern graphics and modern people working on it, and it's quite modern. It's really really fun. It's a really fun game. You should all try it if you have a PC. But if you don't have a PC, you should get one because PC Master Race is the way of the future, and it'll make you less racist. I mean, if you go to the wrong part of the internet, it might make you more racist, which is always an unfortunate occurrence, I think, for the world, because people who are groupist are the devil. What I'm trying to say is all the groupists are dicks. I don't like any of them. All of them are jerks. Every single last one of them. Okay? All of them. All the groupists. So we gotta group the groups together. We gotta group the groupists together, and learn them some sensitivity. Okay? To individuality. Now, there's two ways we can do this. We can celebrate our differences, which I think there's actually a really, 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 really good case for. Because if you can't tell, I'm being facetious about the other stuff. But yeah, so you're going along, and you got like all these different cultures and all these different people and all these different experiences. So we celebrate it. So you look at the other person, and I mean, at the end of the day, when you learn this stuff, it's going to make you 1,000 times more racist, because you're going to look at somebody and you're going to immediately judge them, and you're going to celebrate their struggle in your mind, using, you're going to have all this white guilt. And I think that that's super racist. But if it's good, then it's good. Otherwise, another way we can do it, draw a bigger, the Martin Luther King thing. You look at the person's character, you draw a bigger circle around us all and say that we're all fighting the same thing, pain. And that's what I like to kind of hold in my heart, is that everybody's working to fight against the pain. And like usually people are trying to stop some kind of pain. Like, there's very few truly evil people that are really like seeking to cause pain. I mean, like, if there's like, I don't know, like, why would you knock over a sandcastle? Like, if you didn't make the sandcastle, Why would you knock over a sandcastle? What is the person fucking thinking that knocks over a sandcastle with happiness? Like, what fucking happened in their life to make them feel like knocking over that sandcastle? What made them so upset that they're like, this thing that's beautiful, I want to destroy it. I want to make this little ordered bit of thing that when I see it gives me a happy thought and say, no, fuck you, fuck that. Like, is it just they have less orderliness and it makes them uncomfortable? Okay, so they're going for their own, they need some chaos and they can't just like look at some other chaotic thing, or do they really like? Do they want to see the sandcastle artist sad? Do they want to see the people there sad? Like that lady, that fucking Karen, is sitting there getting out her fucking hose, hosing away this little girl's. I can't believe it. She could have just wait till the kid was like fucking eating dinner and gone out when the kid wasn't there. So this lady is sitting there, watching this girl and the whole family doing chalk drawings on the floor outside in their strata area, like the little condominium. They got the little common area on the driveway there. And so this lady comes out. She doesn't have to look out her window. She probably wasn't looking out of her window, and she probably wasn't gonna look out her window. But she saw this little girl drawing the little drawings, so she comes out with her fucking hose right when the little girl's done, and starts washing it off for no reason. It's so stupid. Oh man. So that's why I like the internet, right? Because in the past, that would have just happened and there would have just been no repercussions, okay? But now, the whole internet saw it. It was the top of Reddit. Now that lady is going to get recognized fucking everywhere. Hey, you're that asshole that fucking scrubbed out that little girl's chalk drawing. Like, fuck you, asshole. Holy shit. Ah! She's going to get her comeuppance. I wonder what's going to happen to her. Okay, there's this thing that's called doxing. We don't want to dox people. Doxing people is bad. You're posting private information of a person because you don't like them on the internet, and then like with the intention of having other people that don't like them on the internet like truly attack them. Like that, that's no good. That's not a good thing to have happen in the world. But, I mean, if you're looking into a camera and you say some racist shit, or you do a dick move with like determination, oh baby, you're gonna get fucked. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a fucking longer life if that's how you want to be. Oh my gosh, karma just found a new way around, baby. Oh yeah. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. I'm gonna get sued by Disney now. Ha ha. Ha ha. I can't do Goofy's laugh. That was yeah. Fucking ladies and men doing crazy shit to like hurt other people. And then there was that other guy. Balance out the fucking insults here. In the park, going after that girl, taking her little posters. It's fucking 11-year-old or 13 or whatever. So he runs over and, okay, he touched her. It's assault. There's like people that beat the shit out of another person. They call that assault. There's different kinds of assault. Okay, so the guy didn't like punch her in the head, but he definitely ripped the papers out of her hand, and that's kind of traumatizing. So that guy got fucking jail time. I'm pretty sure he got charged with it anyway. I think he got like he lost something. I can't remember what he lost. But the internet did not like that one. So, yeah, it's Wild West out there. You got to be ready. You got to fucking practice your quick draw, okay? You get your phones ready. Fucking, how long does it take you to get your camera out and hit record? Okay, you gotta time yourself. You gotta have that shit ready to go. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready at all times, and you gotta be ready to let your phone go. If somebody comes at you, they could fucking charge you. If somebody's taking a video of me and I don't like it, I cover that distance in a fucking snap. Like, if I really don't want them to be videotaping me, I'll just fucking throw their phone away. Yeah, I'll pay for your new phone. Fuck you, asshole. You want to fucking videotape me? You think you can get away with that shit? Fuck you. I'm gonna take your phone. I'm gonna throw it in the fucking drink. Go fuck yourself. I might not actually do that, but I would think about it. And I hope that you would too. If somebody was being disrespectful and, you didn't like them and they're videotaping you and, like, you didn't think they should be, like there's this lady and she's in the fucking tube, right? And this guy starts making fun of her, taking a video. It's like, you know what? No, fuck you. I'm going to kick your phone out of your hand. Fuck yourself. Like, don't take a video of me. I'm going to grab your phone. I'm going to throw it. Fuck you. Like, if there's something wrong, phone the cops. If you see me doing something illegal, yeah, videotape it. But, I'm probably not doing anything bad because, if there's not anything bad to find, then you're not going to find it. Yeah. All right, let me leave you with a great tale of hilarity. Okay, so there I was doing my nightly rounds. I was going down the street. I have a mask on, I have a hat on, and I think I see a bad guy, right? And, like, so I'm standing there for like a couple minutes watching this guy, or like the direction of the guy to see if I could see anything. But I like just taken a bunch of drinks of water, so I had to take a leak. So I took a leak and I was gone. So I forget about this whole fucking thing. A couple weeks later, I'm going around signing people up for the, for the block watch there. Because I'm the block watch captain, because somebody ransacked my car, so I want to like sign everybody up and get them all coordinated. So this isn't my proudest thing, but yeah. So I'm signing this person up, and I'm like, oh yeah, you want to sign up? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And so like, oh, anything happen in the area? And she's like, oh well. There was this guy. Yeah, it was so weird. He came and he stood right there, and he was looking over there, and it was so weird. He just stood there, and then he peed on my house. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Oh, fuck, that sounds like me. I'm thinking to myself. Oh, we'll get him, man. We'll get him. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh. So I was like, I didn't remember that it was me until like a little bit later, and I'm thinking like, oh, I gotta tell this lady. And then I told a couple people this joke, and now I think that I'm gonna tell her never, because that's probably a good choice. And yeah, anyway, hey. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for listening. That's an hour. Okay, I love you. See you on Thursday. Okay, bye.